Welcome. Today I've got a super quick full body workout for you. This is part of our basic training series, so we are going to be zeroing in on the plank. I've got 5 different plank based movements that we're going to go through in a series of 30-second intervals. We are going 2 times through the 5 movements together. Once you get comfortable with these movements, these exercises, and the way they work best for you, feel free to add on another round or two, or just stick with these 2 rounds for quick, easy, full body workouts multiple times a week. Why is a plank a full body workout? Because we need to engage our lower body muscles, specifically the upper legs and our glutes. We need to also secure our shoulders in a plank position, kind of bracing through our upper back and our shoulder girdle. Our arms are doing a lot of work in a plank, whether we're up tall or even in that forearm position. And then, of course, we really need our core to kick in to hold us strong and steady, especially in some of these plank-based movements that we're going to be doing. We're going to be looking for a lot of steadiness using our small stabilizer muscles throughout our core, throughout the abdominals, and throughout the low back. So those are going to be key in today's movements. This is why it makes a plank such a great full body movement and what makes today's workout super efficient, even though it's going to take us less than 7 minutes to do everything together here. So again, this is an easy one you can add into your daily routine. Couple options you have with your planks here. I'm going to be primarily displaying kind of the full pose of a plank in these movements here, kind of in the full stature of it, but there's definitely options and modifications. So knees down into a modified plank here, especially if this is maybe the first time you're doing some planks in a long time, you know that you really need to build up some core strength. Knees is a great place to start. If you're dealing with any shoulder or wrist issues, sometimes coming down to the ground can be a little bit of a problem there. I understand that. These can be great from a countertop here, either a bathroom countertop, kitchen countertop, something that comes a little bit level, maybe to the rib cage or slightly below, maybe even belly button. That way you can come down just a slight angle. You still can complete today's workout using a countertop to allow yourself to take it easy on the wrists. So all you need if you're coming down to the ground is a mat. Otherwise, maybe that countertop of choice. And that's all we need today. Let's get to it. All right, so we're about to get started here in our full body basic training workout of the day, zeroing in on our planks. So I've got 5 different planks that we're going to move through. We're going to start with, really, this is my opinion of what I consider a more simplified, kind of a little more gentler on the body. And we are going to increase the intensity of the work we put in as we move through our 5 planks. So we're going to start with a forearm plank. Then we're going to go into a pretty typical standard high plank here. I'll offer some modifications and some instructions how to set your body up as we get into each plank position. And then I have a plank reach. We're going to be extending arms. This is where really key stabilization comes in. We're also going to be doing a shoulder tap, opposite hand to shoulder, stabilizing the body. And then probably one of the more challenging variations of a plank is our plank up downs, where you're maneuvering between forearm and high plank. So we'll finish that out all in 30-second intervals. Really no breaks in between, just a quick 10 seconds to get ourselves set up for that next plank. We are repeating it twice, again, all the way through for that quick, efficient full body workout. So we're going to go ahead and get started here in just a moment, but I encourage you to, yes, 30 seconds, but if that feels challenging for you, start to work your way up to it. Maybe start with 15 seconds, 20, adding on as you feel comfortable and as you gain strength in your planks. Also, if one of these is super challenging for you to even move into, save it for later. Maybe try some of the other variations and then start to work your way up again into successfully completing some of the more challenging ones as you feel more confident in your plank position. Let's go ahead. Let's get started with our forearm plank. So we're going to come on down. Forearm may be a little bit challenging from that countertop position, but you can certainly set it up, maybe laying a towel on the edge of that countertop for a little extra cushion for the forearms, or this might be one you just pass on and go right into the high plank with us. But we're going to come on down here onto our knees. Setup is going to be here nice and low on the forearms. I like to have my hands together. Let your elbows go just a little bit wide here. So they're pretty much underneath my shoulders, but my hands are together. And then we're going to be pressing our shoulders back and down, bracing through our upper back. I'm going to get ready to jump in that position, and we're going to start our 30-second clock. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Forearms, hands together, feet straight back from your hips if you can. They can always step a little bit wider. Once again, pressing my shoulders back and down here, feeling really active between my shoulder blades. Squeezing my gluteal muscles together. Yes, I'm breathing comfortably. That's super important. Breathing in and out as we hold. Maybe even pressing out through your heels a little bit, that flexed foot. Try to relax your neck. Continue squeezing, especially through your glutes. 30 seconds is up on our forearm plank already. Let's go ahead, set it up. I like nice wide fingers when we come into high plank. You can even splay your fingers out a little bit. Here we go. Again, feet about hip distance apart. They can definitely step wider to help you get your hips down a little bit lower into really that full plank position. Once again, I'm pressing my shoulders back and down. Here I'm squeezing the glutes. So very similar setup in all of our plank movements. Breathing in and out. We have just about 6 seconds left here. 2, 1. I'm going to bring it down to the knees. Deep breath, little recovery. We're going back up into full plank position here. Here we go. 30 seconds, full plank. This time we're reaching forward, one arm at a time. Sometimes I do feel myself shift a little bit more, so I'm going to take my legs a little bit wider. Just reaching one hand straight forward, then the other. Really find that nice strong squeeze of the glutes here to really help minimize the shifting side to side. Reach up and forward, breathe. This one super feels quite a bit better from those knees and that modified plank if you're doing that. There's our 30 seconds there. Come on down to the knees either way. Take a little breath and breathe. All right, next we have our shoulder tap. So similar, I'm going to keep my feet a little bit wide. Right hand lifts to the left shoulder, left hand lifts to the right shoulder. We're plank, and that nice wide plank here, minimizing the shifting of the body side to side. That's super important. Minimize shifting. Breathe as you reach and tap. Reach and tap. We got just about 3 seconds left. Quick little break here. Again, hands and knees. Now we're going to that plank up, down. We're going to be shifting from high plank down to our forearms. One arm moving at a time through it here. So here we go. Set up in your high plank. Down, forearm, forearm. Press up, press up. Forearm, forearm. High plank, high plank. Do the best you can here. You got it. There's our bell. Come down, take a breath. We're going right back into our forearm plank here. Again, just our little 10-second break here. Get comfortable, reset, back down onto those forearms. Maybe bring those feet a little closer together here. We're into our 30 seconds. Breathe. Just focus on your breath. You got it. Open up those feet if you feel the hips rising up. Bracing through the shoulders, pressing those shoulders back. Glutes squeezed. There's our bell. Bring it down to the knees. Take a deep breath. Set yourself up for high plank. Your best version of high plank here. Here we go. 30 seconds on. Wrists do not need to be directly under the shoulders, especially if you're experiencing any kind of wrist pain here. Feel free to walk them slightly forward. Just feel it out. Be aware of what your body is telling you in your version of the plank. Find that breath. Steady breath all the way through. We're already in that second round, almost done here with today's workout. Down onto those knees. Take a breath. We're reaching forward with those arms here, alternating one arm at a time. Back into high plank. Here we go. Reach it forward. Take those feet extra wide if you need to prevent the shifting from side to side, the body weight shifting from side to side. We want to prevent that. Really work on your core stabilizers here. If you feel disconnected, think about where your muscles are, where they're being active. So glutes active, core active, even the back. If you, again, feel really unstable and steady, come on down to the knees. Reach and reach. 10 seconds, little transition right here. So we're done with that first 30. We've got our shoulder tap next. One more minute of planks left. That's all you got. You can do this. Right hand, left shoulder, left hand, right shoulder. Again, maybe feet nice and wide. Assess your body. What muscles are active? Squeeze your glutes. Brace through, kind of tummy here. Even feel that low back activate. Shoulder blades nice and steady. Breathing with it. There will be a little natural shifting side to side because we're switching hands here, coming into a balance. We're done with that 30 seconds. But again, we want to minimize the body weight shifting side to side as best as we can. Finishing it up, plank up, downs. Now, if you noticed before, I started coming down, leading the way with my left arm. I'm going to go ahead and lead the way with my right arm on this time. Right arm comes down first, right arm comes up first. Take your time. Again, this is probably our more heavy lifting of today's workout. But think about it. We finish this one, we're done for the day. Nice job, you've got it. Beautiful. We're going to come on down to our knees here. Take a little stretch back. Deep breaths. We're going to go ahead, move into just a little stretch for those arms. So again, this is a great workout, full body. If you do maybe go out for a walk, want to get your strength work in for the day, this is great after a walk. So again, when walking is that full body workout. Again, maybe you've just been up and moving for quite a bit already as part of your day. Adding this in with very minimal warming up can be really good. This is gentle on your body, super low impact with those planks. So just activate those muscles, take those deep breaths as you're moving through it. You've got a full body workout and you're done in less than 7 minutes. If you liked this workout, please hit subscribe. Follow along with my channel here so I can make more videos that excite you and get you moving every day, yet challenge you and help you build your strength and confidence. So again, hit that subscribe button, keep following along for weekly workouts, and I look forward to seeing you at our next one.